Hello everybody. Currently I am standing in a Flatwoods forest community over in Austin Cary State Park. You can see how it has a huge open upper story, then understory is just thick with palmettos and other plants in the area. Across the street there is just an open field, and there's my truck, a 1997 Chevy Silverado. It looks good from this distance. When you get closer, the paint job looks very terrible. So anyway, but back to the trees. Flatwoods used to be pretty dominant in Florida. They used to cover about 50% of the landscape, and they were also all along the coastal lines. Has low flat topography, so because of that, it makes it terrible for drainage during rainy season. So sometimes you'll see some standing water in some of these areas. Not enough to be a floodplain, which if you look at this ecosystem compared to a floodplain, it'd be drastically different. Because it does have standing water, they're poorly drained soils, and it's also acidic in nature. The soils are low in nutrients, low clay content, low organic matter, but it does have an organic horizon somewhere down below. Not sure how far down, but thought that was interesting. What else do we have here? Oh, because of urbanization, fires are not as common in this area anymore. Naturally, again, fires would kind of happen every 2 to 3 years. It's kind of the same as a sandhill ecosystem, which is part of the reason why you have this thick understory. This thick understory would be gone if fires would be happening more frequently. Historically speaking, I heard that if flatwoods were able to be in their natural condition all the time, you'd be able to take a wagon train through here, and there's actually written accounts of that happening. So that's pretty interesting there. Some different plants we have here. We have wiregrass. Right now it's kind of overtaken by the palmettos and other trees and wildlife, but wiregrass would be pretty predominant if this was burned recently. And it's also a good source of fire. Down here we have gallberry and inkberry. Historically it was used for ink, hence the name inkberry, and bees also use the fruit on it for honey, to make honey. Down over here in this area, you see the thick leaves in this area. That's the fetterbush. Fetterbush is poisonous to livestock, and it has moderate drought tolerance. So if you have some livestock you don't like, then just give them a fetterbush. Why not, right? Let's go back up here for a little bit. We have a slash pine. Slash pines can be distinguished from a longleaf because of their thin twigs. Slash pines have twigs about the size of a pinky up towards the top, and the ends, they look like little pom-poms there. And these are pretty tall trees. Commercially speaking, these were used for pulp, lumber, power poles, general construction. It is also the main commercial tree for Florida. Historically, it was used for railroad ties, resin, and fuel. So, and as you can see, this is pretty thick with a bunch of slash pines right now. Going back down, you have all these saw palmettos right now. They could be about 10 feet tall if not burnt back. And some of these right now, they look like they're about 3 or 4 feet tall on average, from where I'm standing at least. Then, down here we have shiny blueberry. Not much information about those, tiny plants. Probably a good food source for animals, but unfortunately, I do not see any blueberries. So, disappointing there. And over here, see all this red, brownish colorish. I don't know what it looks like in my camera, but those are all blue jack oaks. And blue jack oaks would be a lot taller if they were left to grow without the presence of fire. And if you go to Austin Cary, different parts of the forest, you would see an area that's not burned, and you would see a lot of tall, thick blue jack oaks in the middle of that flatwood community there. So take one more look around. Take a look at my truck again. Beautiful. And yeah, so here we are, Austin Cary Flatwoods community. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.